What's up, guys? Back with another episode of Follow My Franchise. Let's see where we're at today. We are tied, or no, we are a half game back from Boston only because they played more games than us. It's alright. We'll catch them. Let's go to the calendar. Let's go to our next game, which will be in Houston again for game number 5.
Tuesday night baseball.
All right, here we go.
Home of the Astros.
Game number 5 on the season.
Tonight, the second of 3 to start
Against the World Series champions, Astros.
Houston Astros.
They're going to be able to contain our undefeatedness. Is that a word? Undefeatedness? Oh, it is now. I created it.
Here's the center fielder now,
that
Adam
shit.
Jones. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones. Come on.
on its way.
And lo and behold, I swing at junk because that's all I do. That's all I know. Junk. Give me another junk pitch.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
All right.
That's a
Calm down now. Let's go. Let's get this back on track.
If you can get
Broken
bat.
What? Third baseman came over. And we already got a challenge. Third challenge of the season. Let's see. What do you think, guys? Safe? Was he safe? Adam Jones is pretty fast. Oh, no, he's out. He's out. Not even going to challenge it. All right, Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Oh, right off the pitcher's knee.
Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Man, that was a rocket.
Chris Davis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, what was that? Seriously? Well, at least he moved the runner over, right? He advanced the runner to second. You know, I wish my O's were doing as good in my franchise as they are in real life. Because they are not doing well. Again, good on paper, not on the field. Whoa. Oh my God, that dropped. That wasn't a blooper. That's funny.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Come on, give me a fastball down the middle. I'll take that.
And deep out there to left center field.
Is that going to get off the wall?
Going back.
Is it going?
Oh!
Oh!
Track, he makes the catch.
He was just messing with us, playing games, thinking that bad boy was gone.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros.
Ready to deliver.
What do you
Here's
got?
the first pitch.
What do you got in your arsenal of pitches here? 2 fastballs, a slider, and a changeup. All right, can work with that. Can't sit some of these World Series champions down.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League.
Batting champion, huh?
First pitch.
Is that what they call you?
Takes a knee-high fastball.
We'll see about that.
Or just Cash for short. It was selected in the first round during the 2008
nice
draft.
pitch.
Yeah, he has turned
just off the zone.
A really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Bases are
Everything's been wrong. I'm going to try high, guys. I'm going to try going high on Altuve. Hopefully he doesn't punish me for this. Oh! Oh, come on, Blue! Cannot argue balls and strikes. Not that it'll do me any good, but I want to be able to do it.
He stays alive.
That's ridiculous. Ha! Batting champion. Shit. You ain't got nothing on me.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first
Caleb.
Pitch popped up.
Jam me.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Tim Beckham. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hard liner to center field.
Oh, yeah, boy, that's a triple. That may be an inside-the-park home run, and that may be the first one. My first inside-the-park home run in this game. No, not going to happen. Got to turn him around.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Not going to happen.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Ward. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Funny because Jason Worth looks like Roman from Blind Spot. I don't know if you guys seen that show on is it NBC, I believe.
He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There you go. That's a rope. Get down. Get down. Come on. Get down.
And he will get there to make the running play.
Couldn't even get him in.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Couldn't even get the triple. Oh, come on, Blue. You got to give me these calls, man. Jeez, I am getting robbed.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Beautiful pitches in the zone. No doubt they are strikes. This jerk off isn't calling.
Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a strike.
Wish you could peg the freaking umpire, you know.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Walking off between innings, grab the ball and chuck it at his head. Oh, chaser. Look like me at the plate. But I'll take it.
Striding in, George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
God, it's absolutely amazing how far these games have come. I mean, MLB The Show is phenomenal. And, you know, it started back in the PS2 days. It wasn't called MLB The Show. It was, what was it called before they gave it the show name? I think it was just MLB Baseball, you know, 99 or whatever. But I mean, back in the PlayStation 2, Xbox days, there was, as I swing at junk, there was a lot of baseball titles, and actually there were a lot of good baseball games, but everybody knows if you were a baseball fan and you followed the baseball games through the consoles and the years, PlayStation 1's started this. Well, actually, in my opinion, Sega started the baseball with Triple Play 96. God, that game was so good. I mean, when I was a kid, that game came out, and I went to Blockbuster. Remember that place? And we rented it. And that game was so fun. And then they had it in the little used section for like $4 or $5. And I used my allowance, and I bought it. And I played the crap out of Triple Play 96 for Sega. I loved that game. Then the PS1 came out, and you had your Triple Play titles on that, and of course none other better than Triple Play 98.
And he turns this one around.
Oh, did he get it? Did he get one? Did he get one?
It's up.
Gone.
Into the archways.
Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, Triple Play 98 was so fun. I remember playing that game during the summers, school break. I mean, it was so much fun. Oh, back-to-back jacks. Look at this.
And you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
98, Triple Play 98 had that cheat to where you could use the creators of the game put themselves in the game on their own little team. Are you gotta be, come on now. 3 in a row?
No doubt about this one. And
wow.
Back-to-back-to-back.
Back-to-back-to-back. That's what I'm talking about.
Once again, Caleb Joseph.
But yeah, I mean, they had these cheats where you got put some of the creators of the game. They created their own little team, and I mean, it was absurd. The players, it was the most fun I ever had. And you know, they lost the touch, those little touches in video games anymore. I mean, when you come up to the plate and you have a guy that doesn't even fit on the screen, all you see is his waist down. And I mean, he doesn't even stand in the batter's box. He's so big. It is funny. His name, I remember his name was Eric Kiss. And if you bunted, squared to bunt, every time you squared to bunt, if the bat hit the ball, it was always a home run. I mean, that's just hilarious to me. Come on, how great is that? And then you had another guy named Mike Swatty Swanson, who was the size of a rat on the screen. I mean, he was so tiny, and the bat was normal size. So he's holding this huge bat, and the guy's only like 6 inches tall. And you know, you hit the ball back to the pitcher, and he's at second base already. He's get a double on a hit back to the pitcher. It's great. The game was phenomenal, and you could take those players and move them from the team that they had them on and put them on your team. If you wanted them, you know, on my Orioles, I put them on the Orioles and had a whole season of these created players, and it was so much fun. And that's what I loved about games back then. It was, you know, the silliness, the cheats and stuff like that made them really great. And I think that they lost touch with that aspect of video games these days. You know, yes, this game is a serious game. It's a simulator, so to speak. It's one of the best video games on the market right now. But back then, you had options. You know, you could play. I don't know if you guys ever played All-Star Baseball for, I believe they had it for both consoles. I think it was Xbox and PS2, but I had it for Xbox, and it had Jeter as the cover every year. I mean, that game was really, really, really good. I mean, you had your MVPs at the time that were extraordinary games. Don't get me. I mean, EA had the baseball games down in that genre back then. The MVP, everybody knows MVP was one of the best games made, and we all wish we could get that title back. I don't know when it's going to happen. I've been hearing rumors that 2015 we were supposed to see an MVP on the 360, and that never happened. So I don't know. I know, you know, when the whole Madden thing went down and they bought the rights to the NFL, and 2K was not able to make their ESPN football anymore, which I thought was one of the best football games. It outdid Madden by 100, and I think EA knew that, so they were losing their sales on their Madden titles. So what do? They go and they say, okay, you know, we are going to buy the rights to the NFL, and no one else can produce a football game, and it just caused a big disruption in the sports genre of video games, because it was a battle now. Okay, so 2K can't make their football game, so they said, fine, we'll buy the rights to the baseball and MLB, and you won't be able to make your baseball game anymore. And it was a stupid little thing, because 2K's games were just not up to par with the EA series, and I don't think EA's Madden was up to par to 2K's football. So, I mean, it actually should have been flip-flopped. If 2K would have just bought the rights to the NFL and EA just buy the rights to baseball, to MLB, I think it would have turned out better, in my opinion. I mean, you always have your Madden fans, and don't get me wrong, Madden's a decent game. I just think that EA made a better baseball game than they did a football game. So they lost, 2K lost the rights to MLB a while back. Like I said, I think it was 2014 or 2015. I believe it was 2014, because there was the rumor that EA was starting a baseball franchise because of that, but it just never happened. I don't know why. You know, because sadly for Xbox users, you guys have no baseball game, and that's what actually persuaded me to buy a PlayStation 4 was this title, no doubt. I wanted my baseball series back, and I had an Xbox 360 and did not have a PS3, so I never got to play a decent baseball game. And then, you know, knowing that 2K was no longer making baseball, and when, you know, the time to buy the PS4 or Xbox One, I knew I wasn't going to be able to play my baseball anymore. And as much as I love my Forza series, I was giving that up to move over to PlayStation 4. But I will tell you right now, it was the best decision I have ever made. I have been disgusted with Xbox, or should I say Microsoft products, the last few years. They are just, I don't like the company. I don't like where they're going. I don't like what they're doing with to their customers and how they handle things. It's just my opinion. You're going to have your fanboys out there for your Xboxes. Don't get me wrong. You know, the Xbox One is an okay system. I just think it's getting ridiculous. They want to make it an entertainment center instead of a video game console. It's a video game console. It's not an entertainment center. If you want an entertainment center, go buy an entertainment center. You know, I'm not. They were trying to broaden their customer base to try to get, you know, people that want the entertainment side of things and being able to use the Xbox One for multiple purposes, because you can kind of link it to your PC and link it to all your Microsoft stuff and yada yada yada, kind of like the Apple products do with their iPhones or iPads and the Mac and stuff like that. It was like, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were thinking, because it doesn't work. It's so stupid. I can't stand Microsoft products. I went to the PS4. I tell you what, I will never go back to Xbox. There would have to be a game that really would just be the best of the best of the best for me to go buy a Xbox One. I have played the new Forzas, and again, as I've said in the past, I've made the right decision, because they ruined the Forza series, in my opinion. Absolutely just ruined it. Now, I have not played much of the what's it called? Horizons. That's the word I'm looking for. Forza Horizons. I haven't played very much of that game. I have the first one for the 360. It was okay. I mean, all the 360 Forzas, in my opinion, are the best Forzas made. The Xbox One Forzas have just ruined the series, so I could care less if I ever buy an Xbox One or play some of their Xbox title onlys, because there's really nothing out there that, unless Grand Theft Auto would be a Xbox only title, that would be the only reason, that would be the only way I'd buy an Xbox machine again, or a Microsoft machine. Unfortunately, I was forced to buy a Microsoft product with my computer, because I mean, obviously there's not much operating systems to choose from. You can go with Linux, and there's another one I just was reading about that that would work as well. But I mean, you're talking about Linux is more of a server-based
2-2 now.
operating system, and you can't. It's just not easy to go and get a computer with Linux. I mean, they don't sell them on the shelves or anything like that. So it's a little bit more difficult.
The runner from second scores as they
So obviously,
inch it
you know, I
closer.
went to a gaming, or I
Digging
went to a
in,
computer
George
store in
Springer
Tampa and
goes
had
over
this guy
one after
custom build me
grounding
one,
out in his only trip to the plate so
custom
far.
build my gaming unit, and
From the stretch,
it's a
here's the
phenomenal
pitch.
system. I love it.
Comes right after him with a fastball.
But
for a
still
strike.
got Xbox, still got Microsoft
He's ready.
Windows
Here's the
on it,
0-1.
which, you know.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he
But the
tried
nice
to
thing
get it
about
chase
going
the low one.
to
Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut.
custom
He was a
computer
first-round
store
pick
versus
back
Best
in
Buy,
2011.
Walmart, those guys know what they're doing with the system. So when they install the operating system onto your hard drive, you don't get all the nonsense because it's just the operating system. It's not packaged with HP or Dell or whatever company you buy your computer. It's not a packaged deal. So you don't get all the nonsense crap that you would get with those. And that helps out a lot, in my opinion. I can't stand all the advertisements that pop up, all the HP crap that slows down the computer and update this and update that for, you know, you already got so many updates with Microsoft Windows. I don't need all the other horse shit. So that's what's nice about going with the custom built PC. I have not. Oh, they're calling that fair? Really? Wow. Yeah, I gave up on that because I thought it was foul. I guess that's why you gotta always play it out. Play it out.
Now to the plate, Evan Gaddis, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this
So
inning.
yeah, I have I don't have a PS or an Xbox One.
Set.
But
the 0-0 pitch.
as I've already mentioned, I don't miss it, and it's not something that I had to have.
Minimize the damage here.
I love my MLB The Show series. This is one of the best baseball games I've ever played. It would be nice to be able to still have the variety of choices to play. Now, you do have your RBI baseball, but that is not a simulated baseball game. And what really aggravates me is the people that review that game, they want to compare it to this game. You cannot compare RBI baseball to this game. RBI baseball started out as just an app game to resemble the 16-bit RBI baseball back on Sega. Now, I grew up with RBI baseball, so I played RBI baseball 2, 3, and 4. I played them all, and you know, I've loved those games. They were not super in-depth games. They did the job. And another home run by Bautista. Jeez. This guy is a monster today.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat.
So, yeah. The new RBI baseballs, basically what you gotta think of it as is a remastered game. You have Resident Evil, you have Resident Evil remastered, right? The game's not intended to be a new game from the ground up. That's not. It's the same game as the PS1 game, just remastered. It's got refreshed. Oh, another home run. Oh my gosh, I'm crushing it. I'm not even trying it. I'm hitting home runs here. It's not intended to be a brand new game. It was a PS1 title that they brought up to date for today's consoles. That's all it is, and that's basically what RBI baseball is doing. It is not MLB The Show and you know, your in-depth franchise. Actually, I think they just added the franchise to this year's RBI. So, I mean, they're adding things more and more to it because people want it. But that's not that's not what it was intended for. And it's kind of frustrating when I hear all these YouTubers video about and reviews about that game, about how, oh, it's this, it's not great, it's because it's that, and it's not MLB The Show, and MLB The Show is so much better, and da 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 da. No crap.
And the last thing
it's going to be better. You're trying to compare a Corvette to a Pinto. It's not designed to be that. This game is designed to be an in-depth baseball game. And guess what? You still complain about things in this game. You want more. You guys are never happy. I see you guys. But it's like the general population in the video game world today is just non-stop with once. And don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, I guess I was kind of the same way. It's like, oh, I wish I had this. I wish we had this. I wish it was 3D. I wish, you know, but that's just progress. You always want better. But I mean, it's just nonstop today. You guys are so spoiled with today's standards that, you know, go back and play a PS1 game. You probably wouldn't even hold the controller in your hand for more than 30 minutes. I bet you couldn't play a PS1 title more than 30 minutes because it would just frustrate you. The graphics aren't really that great. It's not, some of them aren't as in-depth as they could have been, but they were, at its time, they were one of the best games ever made. Go back and play Triple Play 98. I mean, I was playing it the other day, actually, on my Nintendo 64. And, I was like, wow, how did I ever play this game? But that's because we're so used to today's standards. Today's great. It's hard to go back in time and go back in technology. The only times you really want to go back in technology are in vehicles.
Cashner's and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we all like to go back in time a little bit.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Popped up.
Gurriel is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
But yeah, I mean, right now I think this game is definitely going to be really hard to beat.
3 at-bats to this point.
If EA ever decides to bring the MVP series back, or, you know, a baseball franchise back into their midst, it's going to be difficult for them. I mean, the nice thing about it is you're going to get the sales from the Xbox, obviously, because they don't have any titles. So all the Xbox users that are baseball fans are going to buy it anyway because it's the only baseball game they can buy. But PS4 is still going to be hard to go away from this title. I would definitely buy it, to try it, to give them the benefit of the doubt and see how well they've done. I know they've, you know, they pretty much ruined the live series, the NBA. Ooh, almost did beat that out. You know, NBA Live was another great title back on the PS1, and then they just destroyed it. And then you know, the next generation consoles, the PS2s, the PS3s, those generations, the EA just, I don't know what happened. It's like they just ruined their titles.
I know he's down in the
and they've been
now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the
constantly trying to, nice pitch, constantly trying to fight that battle back and getting back on top. I mean, obviously you're going to buy your Madden titles because it's the only football game out there. But as far as baseball and basketball, EA has no, they stand no chance in that. Any other industry other than Madden. And if somebody would come up with a football game, because I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think EA lost the rights to the NFL as well. I don't think they have the full rights of the NFL anymore for the video games. So if, you know, 2K gets their shit together and starts making another football game, I think they'll take that title away from EA. Man, what's up with this delaying? You know, they said they fixed that about this game. That's one thing they said they fixed, the throwing priority, but yet here we are. And I've seen too many close plays at first base on routine ground balls to second and shortstop. I mean, that doesn't happen in real life. Come on.
First with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out. His
All right,
punch out
we're
of
going
the
to fast
ballgame,
forward
and that one
a
ends
couple
the
innings
inning.
here to the 8th. Pick it up there.
So far, he's struck out once.
All right, here we are in the 8th. Got out of that last inning. Wow, they threatened though. Got a double play to get out of the inning, and I tacked on 3 more runs.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Couple more freaking home runs. I don't know what's with my lineup today. They're power.
This one over to
All power today.
brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Jones. He got under one and popped out his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh.
And he's in front of a tight little
Ooh,
slider
that's a
that
good
time.
pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Jam me.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There you go. You
Line
ain't getting it by
drive
me
to center
again, buddy.
field. And it lay out to make a
Good play.
spectacular catch. Wow.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a...
Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me right now?
He liked that one too
This
much,
umpire
but
is
it's
definitely
0-1.
favoring the
As we head
Astros.
toward a
Holy
conclusion in this
crap.
one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout.
Yeah, really.
It
I mean,
screams
we
to the modern day
put a lot of home
baseball.
runs
The 3 true outcomes. These
up
guys aren't
today.
worried.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch.
2 by Trey Mancini, 2
Now
by
batting,
Batista,
Alex Bregman. He'll begin things here
1 or
against
2
Andrew
by
Cashner.
Chris Davis.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch
It's
to him.
ridiculous.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a
He's
strike.
getting tired.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one.
See if I can get past
No
this
hits for him
batter.
so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Beckham fields it cleanly, and Beckham's throw is in time.
All
at
right,
first,
let's
one
bring
away.
in the new guy.
Number 60, Michael.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Out in front there as
Ooh,
this
it
one's
hit the
pulled
girl right
off
in
to
the
left
chest.
side. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on
Nice
the changeup,
pitch.
and there are 2 gone.
There goes the batting champ
So here's the
again,
cleanup
sitting
hitter,
him
Carlos
down.
Correa, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the... In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the
Well,
first
that would have
pitch
been a good one to
misses for
beat the
ball
shift
1.
with, but I don't think he would have been able to get good contact on that.
The 1-0.
No way. No way.
He's gonna run out of room.
3 home runs, dude? Come
Making his way to
on.
the plate, Jose Batista, and we'll see if he
These
can
are
get something
video
into the
game
gap to
numbers.
Make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the
That's
triple to
funny.
complete a cycle. From the stretch. This is hit
There's
high
no
in the air
way.
out toward left
There's no
center.
way.
Springer
Okay,
has a
I
read
was
on
gonna
it.
say.
1 down.
We're getting a little crazy now.
Ready now for Baltimore.
Look at that, 3 home runs. 3 home runs from this guy. Holy crap. Wow.
Not having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking
Oh, that's
up to
a
the plate right now,
rope.
he's thinking about
Damn, a 7-feeder out there can make some plays.
Out to take away a hit.
Freaking Springer, man.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Yeah, he's having a bad game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left.
Oh, we got a hit. Well,
knock here, his first of the ball game.
At least he didn't go over.
As he comes through with 2 away.
He didn't go over.
So coming to the plate,
Let's see if I can get him a steal.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first
Oh,
pitch.
bad jump. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right to the hip bone.
Designated hitter, Jason Worth. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Oh, he hit a home run too?
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard.
I know Worth hit a home run as well. Oof.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. At the plate,
come on, Jay Show.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Oh my God, why did I swing at that?
Joseph, the runner at third. Beckham at second. Worth on at first with 2 down. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Nice pitch.
Put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes.
Normally I'd swing at that. I don't know why I laid off that. Good job.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good
That's because he's throwing junk.
By this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off.
Uh-oh, trouble. Nah, not for Springer. Not for Springer. All right, here we go. Let's shut him down.
He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try again 1-2.
Sit down.
Fastball.
Ooh, I got the call. I got the call. Amazing.
The straight changeup. You can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any
nice.
time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw.
Strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Keep the inning alive.
Mancini giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And
kept the inning alive with a double.
Now with 2 gone.
All right.
At the plate, Evan Gattis, 2 in trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, so
Joseph,
sorry.
moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So
there you have it.
Really helped carry them to victory here.
Mancini got player of the game. Yeah, I guess with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs or some crazy numbers like that, you should be. Well, there you have it. We're still undefeated.
He pretty much took this game into his own
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Go check out my other channel at nandogamers.com. Got some other gaming videos over there. I'm eventually going to move all my gaming stuff over to the Nando Gamers. But so yeah, go over there, subscribe so you don't miss out. And we'll catch you on the next game. See you later, guys.